Hi everyone, it's Vinny here. Hope you're having an awesome day. So today we're going to be talking about 7 effective ways essential oils can enhance our workplace productivity. Okay, so the workplace produces a lot of stress on people, and we also want to help to be more effective and efficient in our work. Employee stress and burnout can lead to health problems, including heart disease, migraines, hypertension, IBS, muscle, back, and joint pain, as well as mental problems such as anxiety, depression, and insomnia. And these health problems can directly contribute to absenteeism, decreased work performance, and burnout. So they did a study at the Vanderbilt Hospital, Vanderbilt University Medical Center. It was a nursing research study using essential oils. So the nurse, Tanya McBride, who's an experienced in emergency and critical care nursing, used certified pure therapeutic grade essential oils by doTERRA for this study. So first of all, medical students in France are required to study aromatherapy. So essential oils, it's not a new thing. It's been used for thousands of years, and it's frequently prescribed by physicians in France and typically covered by insurance as well. And they're increasingly being prescribed by some medical doctors in the in the US as well. So many hospitals are now incorporating the use of essential oils. Anxiety, stress, sleep deprivation are common in hospitals, and their use can relieve stress, reduce pain, and aid sleep. Essential oils can lift the mood and calm the senses in a chaotic environment. And how do essential oils affect our mood? So the aromatic molecules which we inhale when the oils are diffused interact with the olfactory nerves and the limbic system in our brain. The limbic system is directly connected to the parts of the brain that control our heart rate, blood pressure, breathing, memory, stress, and other emotions. So this study at the Vanderbilt Hospital showed that the surveys showed that before the use of essential oils, 41% of staff members surveyed felt work-related stress very often. After the use of the oils, only 3% felt work-related stress very often. So that's a huge change. And it also showed that feelings of being overwhelmed changed from 25% very often before implementing the oils to only 2% after using the oils. So that's just incredible. So you can also use essential oils in the workplace to help reduce sickness. The oils that would be very beneficial are oregano, tea tree, cypress, cinnamon, and thyme oils. So I think most of us would be familiar with the oregano and tea tree oils and how powerful they are. But cypress, cinnamon, and particularly thyme oil are incredibly potent oils that can be very effective in reducing the sickness in the workplace. So oregano provides natural immune support, and you can just put it on the bottom of your feet, dilute it with the fractionated coconut oil, or you can even be taken internally. Thyme oil is also very beneficial for the skin. It promotes wintertime health and can reduce feelings of anger and frustration. So you can use it in your cooking as well, or just put it in an empty gel capsule and take it to improve your immune system. Okay, so number 2 is the sick building syndrome. So some symptoms of the sick building syndrome are overweight, gastrointestinal diseases or nausea, cardiovascular disease, such as chest pain and palpitations, hemorrhoids and other inflammation of small pelvic organs, dry eye syndrome, so eye, nose, or throat irritations, respiratory problems such as coughing and asthma attacks, and pain in muscles, bones, and headaches. So it's created by the air conditioning that's in most workplaces that breeds the bacteria and viruses, and it sort of circulates through the building, and it can affect so many different parts of our health. So 80% of these 4,000 workers which were studied reported feeling unwelcome working in an office. They felt lethargic, and you can use some oils such as grapefruit, bergamot, lemon and cinnamon to help reduce that lethargy. Stuffy nose, tea tree oil and rosemary oil are very good for stuffy noses from the sick building. Dry throat, grapefruit and lemon. Dry and itchy eyes, so tea tree oil, but you wouldn't put it any too close to your eye, just has to be diluted and just around the eye. Headaches, rosemary, peppermint and the past tense blend. So electromagnetic radiation is a very huge problem, especially in the workplace, from computers, iPads, phones, electronic equipment. It can affect so many different parts of our health, our cells in particular. It can cause fertility problems, DNA damage, melatonin reduction, which affects your sleep, your skin irritations, chromosome damage, neurological damage, and cancer. So it's a particularly very difficult problem to get away from all that electromagnetic radiation. So there are actually some oils that can increase the negative ions to help offset those that electromagnetic exposures. So lemon, orange, and bergamot, so they're all citrus oils. Cedarwood, wood oil, grapefruit, another citrus, and a patchouli, which is a floral oil that has quite a earthy fragrance to it. So quite a few that you can just diffuse in your diffuser to improve your environment in the workplace. Environmental stress from bright lights, noise, the telephone ringing loudly, cramped spaces, etc., can cause our immune system to be poor. And you can use bergamot, cypress, geranium, which is another floral oil, and cedarwood. So cedarwood is a very versatile oil, has lots of benefits for us. Increase alertness and focus. So sometimes if you haven't had enough sleep or just been working hard, you need a bit of help with focusing and being alert and staying on task. Peppermint oils, very energizing and helping with focus as well. Ylang ylang is a lovely floral oil. Lemon oil. Vetiver, so that's from the roots of the bush. Lavender Peace, which is Serenity in the US. The calming blend, it's now the restful blend, so now it also has the vetiver and cedarwood in that, which is really great. And I had that diffusing in Montana's classroom when she was in year 3, I think, and the teacher reported the kids were more down to task, as well as the In-Tune Focus blend, which has the sandalwood, which is a beautiful blend to wear as a perfume as well. So yeah, that's the In-Tune, and the Serenity or Lavender Peace helps lessen the feeling of tension and calms the emotions. So it has calms the mind and soothes the senses. Contains lavender flowers, cedarwood, hoewood, ylang ylang, marjoram, Roman chamomile, vetiver, vanilla, and sandalwood. So really good for helping you have a better night's sleep, so you can have more focus and alertness as well. And memory, so it's really helpful to improve our memory because we just get so busy. But peppermint oil is really helpful. Many studies have shown that peppermint oil can help improve our memory. Clove oil and frankincense are excellent for the brain. And creativity, that's another important part of being efficient in the workplace and more effective. You can help to activate your right brain with some of these oils. Grapefruit again, geranium, and helichrysum. So helichrysum is a very precious oil. It has a very low yield and comes from the straw flower. So, but it has it's an incredible oil with very useful things like properties like acting as a sunscreen or scars as well. But great for activating that right brain. So that's what I've got for you for health in the workplace, improving productivity. I hope you got a few points from that and things that you can use, and love to hear what you think of it. Bye.